good morning. Happy Tuesday. What a beautiful morning. I left the house about 5:15 and the sun is out and it's shimmering across the canal. It's kind of chilly, but it feels real good. And God, it's beautiful. Like every day is so beautiful. It's like this grand awakening of life. It's all like it gets like born again every day. The sun is risen. I love that part. And I was walking along this morning and I was thinking, yeah, I was raised in a family that really didn't have a religious, fundamental core of any kind at all. And it was a big family. So when I was a kid, I can remember at 5 years old, I would walk myself half a mile from the house to a church with my little nickel and go in and, do these, look-sees and studies. I went to vacation Bible school on my own and all this. So, I was always seeking, from the time I was a little kid, I was seeking. And I didn't know what I was really looking for, absolutely, but everything I saw I wasn't sure of, and I wasn't convinced. So, I didn't buy that whole, there's only one way, or no way, do it this way or forget about it, and that gets to, my way or the highway, bub, which just turns into more bigotry. And so, there's bigotry in all of these religion ideas. And so, I'm now having this whole new born again experience. And what's really way cool about it is I'm being born into the spirit of the water of life. It's like going totally back to the womb. And by doing so, I feel like I'm having this baptismal. Now that I'm doing the body rubs, it just feels like a baptismal. And it's funny because when I was a kid, when my little sister was born, and she was about a year or so, maybe a year and a half at this point. And because my grandparents were still alive, my parents decided to do this baptismal, and it was Presbyterian or something hokey. And they realized that I never got baptized. So here I am at 12 years old getting baptized as a Presbyterian with my baby sister. And I thought, this is ridiculous, So now I really do feel like I'm being born again, in the water of life. And that I'm heading in that direction again. I'm heading through, like going through the portals, like going back to the fountain of youth. And I realized from a very early age, even though I was a seeker and all that, I was really troubled, and I got into a lot of trouble. And, trouble found me, and I was becoming very good at drawing, those kind of energies towards myself. The law of attraction worked absolutely. And I spent way too much time in my life in that kind of paradigm. I did. So lately, and it's coming on strong now. Since I started the rubs, it's like new levels. It's just like boom, boom, shifting up again. And so I'm having these, it's like I'm having a completely, a big shift of the parables in my mind. I'm simply fostering in a whole new theology. And I recognize that, that is God. We're talking about God now. The I am that I am, and the water of life. It's what brings us into the world. It's what we're born into. It's a natural, innate way that we develop all of our functions and our organs and everything, our stem cell regenerator. It's God, all of it. Fact that we won the sperm war, that's God in action. That's a miracle in itself. We're 1 out of a million. Do the math. So, here I am now completely feeling renewed, reborn, like I'm being baptized into what I call my new theology. I accept it. I honor it. I respect it. And you can take all of your references from all your different organized ideas and thoughts, and they're all beautiful in their own right. God bless you, whatever your thoughts are. But for me, I recognize that the God in me and me has to do with P. And I'm real certain about that. I'm pretty clear that that is the truth. That is the true baptismal. That this is the journey to God. It is going back to the Godhead. It's taking us back home, totally back into the source. And this is the beauty. Even though my life went sideways, as a kid, that I had all of these, things and mishaps, that's what made me who I am anyway. And I lived to tell. And now I have the opportunity to love myself, forgive others, and love others. I mean, it's all goes around, comes around. Whatever, you can't give what you haven't got. So I do everything I know how to fill myself with love and forgiveness and charity and compassion and empathy and kindness and consideration and good cheer, happiness. Feel strong and powerful and whole and complete. That is the God that I am. I'm going to be all that I can be. Because I see P as the absolute, root of life. This is the mainstream medium. Oh God, this is getting too good, but it's true. It's true. This is what is so. And so I'm owning it. I declare it. This is my new theology. Be all you can be. And, get back to the source. I get to go back to find my innocence, my childlike enthusiasm, my childlike wonder, my complete, before it ever got tarnished and jaded and misled and stepped on and kind of confused and abused and taken down the wrong, alley and lit with the wrong fuse. And so now I get to do it all over again. And I get to go there with great wisdom and experience and forgiveness and love. No attachment, no baggage. Pretty feng shui, eh? So, this is the new me. This is absolutely. And I encourage and welcome anybody to take a look inside. Not in me, that's my job. Take a look inside yourself. See what you find. And you might be surprised. Yeah, you could be really surprised. Just keep your eyes open, your heart open, your mind open, your ears open, your third eye. Start working on it. Open it. Have all of these things open. And then you're going to be more capable of receiving. Just imagine what you really do want. Attract what you want. Don't talk about what you don't want. Just talk about what you do want. Just love. Love, love, love. Love is the key. It's one of the big breakthroughs, big mystery, big secret. Nah, not at all. It's just the truth. And, there's a lot of freedom in P, and you can be free, you can pee, you can recycle that, you can get all this stuff going on. It's just fuel. It's heading you in the regeneration in the back. You get to go back in time and find yourself. Isn't that sweet? So, I think that's just good news. That's all. I'm excited. I'm excited. So, I'm going to end with another poem from my little book here, Awaken the Giant That Lives Inside, a collection of poems by me, yours truly. And this one's called Honor Yourself. So, here it is. Striving to reach new vertical heights motivates moments each day and night. No reason to limit creative mind, imagination, or spiritual signs. This life we are living, the one we process, heals much faster when we learn to caress. Hiding in cages just sets the stage for fear and self-loathing to turn into rage. God simply loves you, like it or not. So honor yourself and the life that you've got. Live like you mean it. Trust what you say. What you project ends up that way. The end. Yeah, it's like that. You know, you just take control of your thoughts. You know, really, just imagine what you want. Just picture it. It's the law of attraction. Just see it, believe it. You'll achieve it. Just put in your order. Have patience. Wait. It'll happen. But, you know, if you want to find God faster, drink your pee. It's an accelerator. It's an elixir. It's like the golden rod with the golden liquid to the promise of finding God within. Pretty cool, huh? It's a groovy time in Babylon, man. I can dig it. I hope you can too. So I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful, marvelous day. You know, I'm sending my love from me to you. So, boom, you just been loved. Bye now.